Welcome to nowhere. Rolling Prairie, Indiana, that is. Home of our family's summer cottage on Saugany Lake. We love the endless country roads. And that laid-back country lifestyle. There's nothing better than long, lazy pontoon boat rides with cousins. It's really the perfect place for us all to kick back, relax, and just enjoy all the simple pleasures that lake life has to offer us. And this summer, we did something I always wanted to do. Take a road trip from Rolling Prairie up to Mackinac Island and make a few stops up the incredibly beautiful and photogenic west coast of Michigan. But first, we had a serious party to throw. This year was our family's 100th anniversary of owning property here on Saugany Lake. Our grandmother Florence inherited this place during the roaring 20s, and all of us were raised with the folklore of Al Capone, prohibition, speakeasies, bathtub gin, and flapper dancers. Mom kicked off the festivities with a short speech.
My mother, William and Hannah Taylor, bought this property in the 1920s. How thrilled they would have been to know how much this place would mean to all of us 100 years later. I recall a conversation my mother shared with me between she and Aunt Mill from next door, shortly after my dad died. She said, "Florence, sell me your property, you have no money, and you'll never be able to build a cottage on it." My mother's response, "Mill, if I can only get up here once a year to pee on it, I will never sell it. It is for my family." Your family salutes you, Mother, for your love, forward thinking, and determination to keep this special place for all of us. What dear Aunt Mill didn't realize was that she should never have said never to Flo. It brought out the Tawanda.
Tell you there.
Well, that was a fun party, but we had to get on the road because we had about a 4.5-hour drive to our first stop, Empire, Michigan. Empire is a tiny lakefront town with a beautiful beach. We stayed at the Lakeshore Inn, which was perfect because it was only about a 10-minute drive to Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. I had heard stories from my dad of another beautiful coastal town, historic fish town in Leland, Michigan. The smoked whitefish that is served up at the Cove restaurant is supposedly legendary, so we just had to take a detour there for lunch. There were some cute shops along the short river, and we stocked up on provisions at the Dam Candy Store because it was time to head to wine country on the Leland Peninsula. Sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Baby, tonight, baby. I thought this was a relatively new thing, but Michigan's wine history goes back to the 1600s. French explorers made wine from native grape varieties, and then the settlements that followed made wine too. During and after Prohibition, most wineries were converted to apples and cherry farms, which also made farmers more money. And in 1970, only 2 wineries remained. Currently, in 2023, there are 233 wineries here. So Michigan ranks number 9 in the United States in terms of winery count. Well, we had to check out at least one. I'll tell you my deepest secret, so we stocked up on our favorite red and hit the road for Charlevoix. Charlevoix is another beautiful northern lakefront town. We all had a fantastic planked whitefish dinner at the Weathervane restaurant, pictured here on the right. Highly recommended. We stayed at the Charlevoix House, a cute bed and breakfast, which is possibly awesome. Besides beautiful lakefront sunsets and fresh whitefish, Charlevoix is known for its distinctive mushroom houses that are scattered around town. Super cute. There are no motorized vehicles allowed on Mackinac Island. Everything is done by walking, bike, and horse and carriage. The taxis, the garbage truck, the UPS deliveries, and also all the provisioning and supplies of the stores and restaurants. There is an ambulance for emergencies, and I did see it and hear it on the road a few times. We called Mackinac Island Carriage Tours to arrange a private 2-hour island tour. You can also take a group tour, no reservations required. Brian? Hi! Hey! You guys so cute! Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. This way. Come over this way. This is Brian.
That Brian?
Well, you're staying at the Chippewa Hotel. That's a nice place to stay.
It sure is.
Now, you guys have just checked in?
We did yesterday, actually.
Oh, okay. So you've kind of tasted the place a little bit.
We did, yeah.
Excellent food there.
Fabulous.
I love the French dip.
Oh, okay.
Go into the compost. They shred it really fine. The leftover food, things like that, they shred it, mix it into the compost. Eventually, all of it will be spread around the island. And when there's a fire here on the island, all the local communities will respond with equipment and stuff down to the docks if needed. And walk through the blockhouse.
Okay, yeah, I would love to.
Yeah. We're going to be in just a few minutes.
This is wonderful. Thank you.
We're not done yet.
I know. But it is fun.
Now, believe it or not, Mackinac Island used to be a national park. It was number 2. Yellowstone was number 1, Mackinac was number 2.
girls watch it, they're taking pictures. We're here for a couple days.
Here's the Island House Hotel.
Our last sunset on Mackinac Island. We booked the Sip and Sail cruise for our last evening here. It was perfection.
Oh, last night with the sound of thunder.
Yeah, after 6 months, she'll be like,
He
doesn't
I'm on a song from 1962. Ain't it funny how the night moves? Just don't seem to have as much to lose. Strange how the night moves. All I'm close.